Well, SmackDown nearly put me to sleep. I'm John Ritland. This is...
The Terminator.
And also...
Hello.
Yeah, right. From Manchester. Not Manchester, New Hampshire, like WWE put on their website. You are a billion-dollar company, multi-billion-dollar company, and you are run by idiots.
What the hell's a burrito?
Is it a meat wrap? Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
So, Chris, I need to know, though, are you ready for a good time?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
And you...
Neither was creative, apparently.
Yeah, they don't go to the UK very often. I get it that they taped these hours ago. They taped this, they taped Raw. Do not spoil Raw in the comments, please. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't. I'm aware of a lot of the stuff that happened. I will make that clear, but that's all I'm going to say. So, we get recaps of the invasion, the NXT invasion. I mean, from SmackDown, it was fine. From Raw, it was okay. It happened.
And then, the most questionable segment of the year.
Baron Corbin, where it's Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and the battle for white supremacy. The brand supremacy. That's what it is. This was bad. This was bad.
Yeah.
This was really... And I'm not even going to so much lay it at the feet of Corbin, though Corbin's delivery of promos makes me want to stick, a freaking ice pick in my head, because it would be less painful.
I'd rather hear Dana Brooke deliver an audiobook version of the Lord of the Rings trilogy
To be fair...
than listen to Baron Corbin cut a promo.
True. To be fair, though, Dana Brooke has gotten a little better on promos. We'll get to Dana Brooke a little bit later. You're right, though. And he mentioned Roman Reigns' testicles about 50 million times. Look, I know that they mentioned testicles when The Rock and Becky did all that stuff and everything. Bringing back the King of the Ring concept was a fucking mistake. If this is what you're gonna do, the same shit you did with Wade Barrett, with Sheamus.
I've got some bad news for you.
Yeah. What the fuck is Barrett even doing anyway? Doing...
We use a bit of picture on the indie scene here and there and working behind the scenes, I guess, in some places.
And doing movie stuff. Good for him. Look.
Yeah, anyway.
This was shit. And they're going with the whole Reigns lost the locker room thing. They're running with that storyline, apparently, and they're making Corey run with it, like he runs from his wife to other women. But this was bad. This was completely...
I was just like, I zoned out so much after this segment, I forgot to make the title card, and that was the first segment of the night.
Yeah, this just... I don't even know. We'll put a title card on this thing. Who the fuck knows? This was...
There will be a title card.
This was probably...
Yes, there will.
Well, alright. The reason this was bad is the whole, the dog noise thing and that kind of stuff, and... This was 1995 levels of shit.
Yeah.
This was 1999 levels of shit, and I'm talking WCW, and I'm going to keep making this comparison to later WCW. Because some people are like, oh, it wasn't that bad. It fucking was, guys. I'm sorry. I watched it live. I watched it. It was shit. This was bad. And it wasn't going to do Corbin any favors, to be fair. Corbin is a mid-card guy at best.
Yep, and...
Whether
this was bad, badly written, badly given.
Yeah. Badly delivered.
Hard to watch.
Yeah.
Exhausting to watch.
Yeah. It
was almost as stupid as Jinder Mahal mocking Nakamura.
Oh, come on, Chris. That was good old racism stuff. That's exactly something that should have been done in 2017.
That was accidentally a racism.
Yeah, that was not Jinder's fault. That was created, by the way. This was soul-suckingly bad. It didn't do anything. It didn't what?
Suck. Spaceballs the movie.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. This didn't do anybody any favors. I'm not even whatever with Reigns at this point. I don't know what they're doing with him. I don't really care. He's gonna win the Royal Rumble. Watch. They dubbed in crowd noise.
Bryan.
Oh god. They dubbed in crowd noise again. Look, there were empty seats, by the way, on the camera side. Now, yes, AEW had their attendance issues, and apparently a lot of the side where the camera was shooting didn't have people. Okay, and that's true. That's going to happen. That's going to happen with any brand.
Yeah.
WWE needs to stop running bigger arenas if they're not going to draw crowds. Any company needs to stop doing that. Because realistically, you're paying out more money than you're getting in return.
Of course, they may also have contracts with certain stadiums.
That arenas, that kind of stuff. True. I'm just saying that any company, major league or otherwise,
you should look to reduce your venues. Think about Everett. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Think about Everett. Oh, except for the fact they gave us such terrible programming in June that only like 4,000 people went to it.
Yeah.
And a 10,000 seat.
Anyway,
venue.
that's months ago.
This was trash, and of course
it might as well be 15 years ago.
The new in WWE, yeah. Didn't do anybody any favors. We then get to New Day having a backstage segment. Kayla in a bathrobe, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, but I like Kayla. I just don't understand the fashion choice, but hey, whatever. Kayla's cool. She's done a did a great job as Mrs. Incredible for Halloween shoot. Yeah. That was good stuff. It was really good stuff. Of course, New Day talk about beating the Revival for the Tag Team Championships, and Big E says, if we don't, how will we catch up to Charlotte Flair? Big E! God damn it!
He is always thinking ahead.
Yeah! What?
That is the joke.
Right. So what I do like about this, though, is he thought he was joking that, Big E's in prison. No, and Kofi's like, I keep telling you Xavier's not in prison. Mm-hmm. And says, he wasn't involved in the embezzlement? It's just Big E just fired up. So he doesn't give a fuck. I mean, why would he? They're never going to make him a single star again. But New Day versus the Revival.
Yeah.
New champs. The Revival are done.
Yeah,
done.
Probably.
No, they weren't going to re-up. There was no point in giving them... They don't care anymore. I don't blame them because the Usi hot thing earlier this year.
Yeah.
Which,
how that worked out for the Usos.
Well, I mean, that's why they were driving drunk. They got drunk off the Usi hot.
They drank to forget.
Yeah, or just drank. So,
It's the eraser after all. Anyway.
Oh, jeez. So it was fine. The match was fine.
Yeah. It was okay.
Kofi gained a consolation prize because they will never give him the WWE Championship again.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. I'm just thankful they even gave it to him for like almost 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just happy they did that.
I'm disappointed in the way it ended.
Oh, come on, Chris. It only ended in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So then we get Zayn and Daniel Bryan talking backstage, and Zayn saying, you don't want to go back. You want to come out and watch Nakamura and Cesaro and me in a tag match, which we will get to that tag match here in a bit. In a minute. But implying that we're going to get an alliance thing, except we're not going to because of what happened later. We then get...
dangerous alliance.
We then get Heavy Machinery running out, and Imperium attacking them.
Yes.
That is the most entertaining thing Heavy Machinery has done in a couple months. To me.
No.
I know you like them, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Otis is entertaining.
Absolutely entertaining.
And he's weird, but boy, it's cool to see Imperium here. This is the closest Walter will get to touring with Raw and SmackDown, though, because he doesn't want to do a lot of U.S. stuff, and I don't blame him.
Yeah.
He wants to be around his family. Why the hell would you want that, pal?
Right.
So, cool. We get that. We then get...
Who cares about family?
We then get New Day.
Right.
We then get New Day and Apollo there, as you point out.
Yeah.
Apollo.
The newest member of the New Day, I guess.
Maybe they'll get him some personality. I like Apollo.
And then Ollie G.
Yes, Ollie and Gable. They're going to make them a team, Chris.
Yep.
What are they going to call this team?
Ollie G.
I wonder why.
Because Vince finally discovered a reference from 15 years ago that he hasn't used yet.
I totally forgot that was Sacha Baron Cohen, too. So it's even funnier. We then get Bayley and Sasha talking backstage.
Yeah.
Of course, Bayley wants to speak to the manager.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make that joke.
Karen.
Look, Bayley is doing the best she can with this heel, but they are making her mopey. They're making her Raven from ECW.
That is so Raven.
That's true. You were waiting for that, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying, though? With Bayley, they're making her mopey. They're not making her like she could be...
Oh, Bayley.
I want to know.
You be my girl.
She did say a line at one point, we can play TakeOver War Games too. That is not how words work. I like Bayley enough. I like Sasha enough. As a team, they're fine.
You could just say we can play war games too.
electric.
Or play at War Games, or we could fight at War Games.
We could. They could do that. They're going to need more matches than just the 2 War Games matches that they're hyping.
We could also get a better writer.
We could get any writers, because apparently they don't have writers anymore. They have idiots. But Nakamura and...
Idiot.
Vince?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nakamura and Cesaro versus the team of Ali and Gable. So Ali G. That's just what they... Ali G. I wonder why. Brian was on the stage watching this stuff. The match was fine.
Plenty of interference from the heels.
Well, I mean, just from Zayn.
Yeah.
Because he was the only one there. I mean, we had some good tag work. Ali, of course, landing on his feet after her Karana. Because he's just that goddamn skilled, as you point out.
Yes.
Gable is never going to get over with this. He might as well leave. He might as well fucking leave. It will not work. It is explosively bad.
Yeah.
I mean, and Gable's talented.
I get the thought behind it, that there wasn't much of one, but also, like, they wanted to give something easy for the crowd to chant because Vince McMahon thinks all of the crowd is stupid.
Well, there are people that still think that Jinder Mahal was a good WWE champion, so there are people that were stupid. I'm sorry if you guys are watching this, but I kind of have to wonder. You guys aren't dumb. I just don't agree. But yeah, what happened? Kinshasa for 3. Nakamura is the Intercontinental Champion. I just remembered that.
Yep.
That's how little the Intercontinental Championship has meant since The Miz and Ziggler fought over it about this time 3 years ago.
The Miz needs his title back because it is his title.
Miz is on SmackDown, isn't he? The Miz needs to win his title back.
Mm-hmm.
You can make Nakamura's title reign mean something.
Yeah.
Even yes, Nakamura does take days off. He does phone stuff in. He's also beat to shit. That's understandable. Orton's been taking, the last decade off.
You know, face angle with this one?
What's that?
Have Shinsuke forget to bring the belt in, or to forget to take the belt with him. Just like make a point that he's just leaving the belt by the wayside, and this infuriates the Miz.
Yeah, I kind of wonder. I kind of thought that's where they were going with it, and then like Nakamura just beat him.
Yeah. And that leads to another fight. Miz manages to sneak a win.
Yeah.
He'll pull a cheat, he'll win, and the crowd will cheer him anyway.
Yeah, because he's the Miz, and he has earned that, over the years. This is just... And I like Nakamura.
The Miz made the IC title something again.
Which... There were others they could have, and they kept hot potatoing it around or just not giving a shit about it. Same with the U.S. title. So, anyway...
Oh god, who has the U.S. title right now?
AJ Styles.
Oh yeah.
He's had it for over 100 days. So, we get Bayley on commentary, and before that we get the progressive match flow. Before the women's match. I see what the fuck...
progressive flow. Meanwhile, back at the plot.
Now we get the shining elevator thing. Anyway, Sasha versus Nikki Cross. And the crowd, because it's the UK, are saying, hey, Bayley, ooh, ah, and all that. And she's telling the fans to shut up.
Yep.
Which is kind of funny. It was fine. Apparently, Sasha has a new theme by Snoop Dogg. So once again, Snoop Dogg making Sasha Banks relevant.
This doesn't feel like it was the right time to introduce a new theme song, though. Like, it almost becomes an afterthought for the rest of the kind of show that it was.
Look, mini rant here on Sasha. I didn't care when she came back. I'm happy if she legit took some time off because she was burned out, and because of how
I can understand that.
Yeah, and because of how people were being stupid and blaming her for injuring Paige when Paige was the one that kept sticking her neck out, for all the bad guys, and then she got caught like that. I'm sorry.
Let's move on from that.
But with Sasha, really quickly, Sasha, she's great in the ring, this kind of stuff. She's good in the ring. I don't think she's great. She's great character work. But it's gotten stale.
Yeah.
Yes, she's a great heel, but it's the same I'm the boss, I'm this, I'm that. And there are Sasha fans.
It's boss time! Except even Michael Cole tonight was like, it's boss time.
He sounded very unenthused on that. What I just don't understand is people that get upset, you're attacking my favorite, this kind of stuff. You guys can love Sasha all you want. You guys can love Bayley all you want. I hope this heel turn works out great for Bayley, because I was happy to see her turn heel.
Yeah. She made sure that she killed off the old Bayley there, too, with the change in look.
The tube men.
Yep.
That stuff.
Whacking the wacky, waving, flail arm, flailing tube men.
Whacking them off the stage. But with Sasha, though, I'm not buying it. I just don't give a shit when she's in a match. It's not that she doesn't perform well. I just don't care. Could it be because...
she doesn't really cut much in terms of promos right now.
It's not even that. Even when she does.
She doesn't really display...
Pop.
Yeah.
Pop. Just doesn't pop anymore.
Yeah.
Is that about the best way to describe it?
Maybe I'm just too tired right now to really enjoy or get enthused about wrestling.
Which is unfortunate because there's some good stuff even in WWE going on. It's just the problem is...
Yeah, NXT.
Well, that too. Even the main roster's got some good stuff, but they soul suck a lot.
NXT.
Yeah, you were just gonna say that regardless, weren't you? So, yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't care. I just don't care when Sasha's on TV. And if fans like her, that's great. She tapped Nikki. Cool.
Cool.
Apparently Dane liked it. So we then get Shayna attacking Bayley.
Woohoo!
God save the Queen of Spades.
Baylaser.
They're gonna name them a team like that. So we then get Zayn and Bryan backstage. And they're talking everything, and suddenly all the spoopiness happens, and then the red light.
Oh, spoop!
Yep. And then the TLC song "Red Light Special" pops on. Actually, it was just a red light. And then the Fiend attacks Daniel Bryan. The Fiend versus the Vegan. The Fiendgan. I'm gonna roll with that. It was a stupid name, but we're getting that match at Survivor Series, possibly.
The Vegan end.
Yeah, I wonder what we're getting at Survivor Series now. Maybe we're getting that. Who the fuck knows? We then get Tyson Fury. Recaps
For
of that.
reasons unknown.
He's from not from Saudi Arabia. He might as well have been with how much he hates gay people and women. But he's from Manchester, and yeah, he always fires them up and get knocked out for wearing those stupid pants. Is all I'm gonna say. Braun is here. They're gonna team up. No one is stupid enough to face up. And here comes Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas.
B team, go, go, go!
Of course, Axel says we're stupid enough to fight you.
Bo's like, that's not what he meant.
The B stands for fearless, because Bo Dallas apparently has been jobbed out so much he forgot how to spell.
But then one too many hits to the head.
And they got beat up. They got beat up severely. I mean, duh, of course they did. We then get Sonya Mandy versus Carmella and Dana. Winning team gets to be on Team
Survivor
SmackDown.
Series. It's going to be Braun Strowman and Tyson Fury versus Big Show and Floyd Mayweather.
That would be hilarious.
Oh,
that would be hilarious. And hopefully Mayweather gets his chest caved in and his head caved in for how he's beaten women.
Give him one of those Kofi chests.
Oh, fuck that. I actually cave his chest in. Hostile his ass. I don't care. He's beating his wife. He deserves it. So, Sonya Mandy versus Carmella and Dana. Winning team gets to be on Team SmackDown. Sonya took a hell of a header on the back of the head to the steel steps. Accidents happen. I'm not going to blame Dana here. But she looked like she got her bell rung, so hopefully she's okay.
I'd have loved to see some interference from the Kabuki Warriors or from...
Kabuki Warriors would have been good. Except they're only going to be on Team SmackDown, so what other women would you have sent out there?
I would have said Team Kick, but unfortunately...
there's some things going on with the Team Kick right now.
Injuries.
Nah. Watch this week's NXT, you'll see. But there's some stuff going on there. But you'd have to send a good team out there, which rules out Shayna's two slugs. So, Dana pins Sonya after a senton. Okay. Hey, you know what? It's somebody new.
Yeah.
You're giving Dana something to do.
After Dana's put in a lot of work, and maybe higher ups are recognizing that and trying to give her a push to see where this leads.
And Carmella does not deserve to be in the goddamn ring. I'm sorry, she's just objectively average at best. She doesn't deserve to be in there.
And now for the 5th match in a 2-hour show.
Reigns versus Corbin. Ziggler and Rude keep interfering. And of course, commentary says at one point, one of these big guys is going to go down. I know what Corey's into, apparently. So, by the way, all this interference, and Corbin beats Reigns at the end of days. Yeah. I did not care about this match at all.
It drained whatever leftover enthusiasm I had for the show.
Which wasn't much.
No.
It just wasn't a good show. There are times when the UK shows are great.
Yeah.
This wasn't one of them. And it just... We are about 2 weeks away from Survivor Series, which is the one night a year where Raw and SmackDown go head-to-head, by the way. But NXT is involved. I hope Survivor Series is good. It should be. I'm actually excited about a few of the matches they're doing. Yeah. But they've already flipped one of them because the Revival are no longer in that 3-way tag team match. Yeah, right? Well, they go hard all day and all night. But now the New Day's in there. Watch them switch the belts on one of the other tag teams just to fuck with everything. Because they did this in 2017, they did it in 2018. You can't keep switching this stuff. Don't switch it the week before the show. Stick with it. You could have had the Revival take the goddamn pin. Anyway, D.
plus.
D. I'm going D.
Alright,
It's just boring. D.
That was our grade, but, you know, there's some grades here, and,
You are objectively tired, my friend.
yes, that is correct.
Okay, alright.
That's how exhaustion works.
I know.
But yeah, polls, like the video, leave a comment, hit subscribe, hit the bell, don't hit John.
Alright.
Anyway.
You want to take us out on this? I'm afraid to get into the frame here.
You want me to take you out on this, huh?
Oh,
Anyway,
asked for that.
this has been Real Lost Tea with John Ritland. I am not John Ritland, I am the Derminator, and you have a great night.
Iked my ass right there.